Section 1. Fundamental techniques in handling people. 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Criticizing others puts them on the defensive. Carnegie highlights that humans crave appreciation, not criticism. Even well-intentioned critiques can backfire, causing resentment. Think of a time when someone criticized your work harshly. Did it motivate you or demoralize you? Replace complaints with constructive feedback or show understanding. I see why this happened, but here's another approach we can try. 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Everyone desires to feel valued. Carnegie warns against flattery, emphasizing that appreciation should be genuine. Telling a coworker, "You handled that client very smoothly," can boost their morale. Look for qualities to praise and express them naturally. 3. Arousing the other person an eager want. People are motivated by their desires, not yours. Aligning your goals with theirs creates cooperation. A store clerk who says, "This jacket will keep you warm all winter," appeals to your need for comfort. Frame your request based on what the other person values. This project could really help your career grow. Section 2. 6 ways to make people like you. 1. Become genuinely interested in other people. People love talking about themselves. Showing genuine interest builds rapport quickly. Ask your neighbor about their garden if you know they love plants. Ask open-ended questions like, "How did you get into that hobby?" 2. Smile. Smiling creates a positive atmosphere. It's a nonverbal signal that you're approachable. Notice how customer service agents smile to create warmth. Practice smiling more in conversations and notice the difference it makes. 3. Remember that a person's name is the sweetest sound. Using someone's name shows respect and recognition. Instead of saying, "Hey, nice to meet you," say, "It's great to meet you, John." Use their name often but naturally during a conversation. 4. Be a good listener and encourage others to talk about themselves. Listening attentively shows that you value the other person. Instead of giving advice, ask follow-up questions like, "What happened next?" During conversations, try to talk less and listen more. 5. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. Tailor conversations to what the other person enjoys. If someone loves hiking, say, "What's your favorite hiking spot?" Research a bit about their hobbies before meeting them. 6. Make the other person feel important, sincerely. Recognize the strengths of others and appreciate them genuinely. Tell your teammate, "I admire how organized you are." Find small ways to make others feel valued. Section 3. How to win people to your way of thinking. 1. Avoid arguments. Even when you win an argument, you may lose the relationship. Instead of saying, "You're wrong," try saying, "I see your point." Here's another way to look at it. Avoid being confrontational and seek areas of agreement. 2. Show respect for others' opinions. Never say you're wrong. People hate being told they're wrong. It triggers defensiveness. Use phrases like, "I understand where you're coming from," to express disagreement without conflict. Frame disagreements as discussions rather than corrections. 3. If you're wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Admitting mistakes earns respect and defuses tension. Say, "I made a mistake on that report and I'll fix it right away." Be proactive in owning up to your errors. Begin in a friendly way. Starting conversations positively sets the tone for cooperation. Start with, "I appreciate you taking the time to meet me," rather than diving into demands. Smile and offer a compliment when initiating discussions. 5. Get the other person saying yes, yes immediately. Create agreement early in the conversation to build momentum. Ask, "Don't you think teamwork makes things easier?" Start with common points of agreement before presenting your idea. 6. Let the other person do most of the talking. When people feel heard, they are more open to your perspective. Ask open-ended questions like, "What do you think about this approach?" Practice active listening. 7. Let the other person feel that the idea is theirs. People commit more to ideas they believe are their own. Suggest ideas subtly and let others take credit. Use phrases like, "What's your take on this idea?" Section 4. Be a leader. How to change people without arousing resentment. 1. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. Start with positive feedback to make people more receptive to improvement. I love your dedication. One thing we could work on is always open with praise. 2. Call attention to mistakes indirectly. Blunt criticism creates defensiveness. Indirect suggestions work better. Do you think this would work better if we tried it this way? Use gentle, open-ended suggestions. 3. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing. Admitting your own faults softens the impact of criticism. I've struggled with this too, but I found a trick that helps. Share your struggles before offering advice. 4. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Asking instead of ordering promotes collaboration. Can we explore doing it this way? Turn instructions into questions. 5. Praise every improvement, no matter how small. Small encouragements keep people motivated. You're making great progress. Recognize even tiny achievements. How to Win Friends and Influence People provides practical advice to enhance relationships, win trust, and lead effectively. Implementing these principles will not only improve personal interactions, but also make your professional life smoother and more productive.